Hello, folks. Today I'm going to be talking about the Gibson 1961 SG. I got this guitar inspired by guitarist from the band called The Fleshed. His name is Lars Louvienne, and the tone of that guitar that he plays and the type of music that he plays is the type of music that I like, which is metal. It's a speed metal, thrash, death metal. I started listening to that band back in 1998 with the album Under the Blade, and I was fascinated. But then, back then, I didn't cross my mind to play guitar. I kind of found that very difficult to achieve. Plus, I didn't have the time for it. I was very busy in my life and trying to get some kind of income and working, and it was tough back then. So I just dedicated to listen to music and not play music. Now that I have a little bit of time, I'm playing electric guitar. I took classical guitar courses back in 2004 for about a year with the intention to play electrical guitar optimally, but then I realized it's not the same. It's a totally different instrument in terms of techniques, in terms of equipment. So electrical nylon acoustic guitar is not the same as, a nylon classical guitar, nylon string classical guitar is not the same as this guitar. So when I started playing electrical guitars, the professor I got didn't advise me on a lot of things that I needed to know. That if I would be a professor to somebody, I would tell them the person in the beginning, like, what do you want to do? Like, do you want to play for fun? Do you want to play in a band? Do you want to play as a soloist? What do you want to do? And then I will have to say how much room is in your house, what's the condition that you're living now versus the future. Is this something out of an impulse that you're doing, and you're gonna doing this for like a month, 6 months, a year, and then stop, or is this something you're gonna do every day a little bit or every week? Try to qualify the client, in other words, see what's going on now. I mean, some people will like to take your money and just say whatever, just pay me the class and whatever, but it would be ethical to instruct the students on the right path, so they don't end up buying 4, 5, 6 guitars that they don't sound good and they don't have the qualities that you're looking in the long run, and just buy a guitar that is gonna serve you for training, for practicing, and for performing live or professional. And some people will say, well, but that guitar costs more money than the other one. Yeah, but when you have 5 of the intermediate or beginner guitars, or 6 of them, wouldn't it be better just to have one professional guitar and that's it? No, but you have to start with something, and you have to get your ear used to good tone, so that you know what good tone is, what good sound is. If you adapt your ear to poor pickup and sounds and all that and tone, and for example, I had a Flying V Epiphone. That thing, I was about to smash it against the floor. It was buzzing from the 12th fret down. I couldn't get it the right action on it. I took it to a luthier. The luthier said it has a hump on the fretboard. Couldn't fix it. It would cost more to fix it and all that. So buying an electrical guitar is not something like you can buy it online. But if you don't know what you're doing and you don't know how to look for things or errors or flaws in the guitar, then you're gonna end up paying more money on having it fixed and then replacing parts, and you buy a guitar and then you replace the pickups, and then you don't know how to do it, and then you buy the tool for it and you watch a video tutorial. So I went ahead and said, listen, this guy from the Flash, Lars Lovin, he plays an Gibson SG 61. How do I know it's a 61? Because of this, the tuners, the tuners and the model and the inlays on the fretboard. So it looks like a 61, although he's had the pick guard all the way over here, but you could tell that his pick guard is something custom, because he has like a carbon fiber diamond shape, some squares around it. It's not like a flat one. So you could tell it's a custom pick guard that he probably added to it. But as far as the pickups, I think the pickups are like chrome like that, to probably Gibson, and he hasn't done any more changes to it. And they kind of told that guy's, imagine the Flash, they don't have two guitars, it's just Lars Leuven, the singer and the batteries, and that guy plays amazingly. And I mean, the guy is very underrated, to be honest. He is underrated. I would love to have some kind of a conversation with him or something. And if he listens to this, if he watches this video, I'm a fan of the kind of music that he makes. So I went to Guitar Center, and then I traded in an Ibanez RG 421 PB, an Epiphone Flying V. I bought a Fender Stratocaster, Player Stratocaster SSS, and didn't give me the size. It is a wonderful workhorse for people who play other styles. For metal, it didn't do it for me in metal, although it was. I have some videos on another channel that I used to have. But I gave that guitar plus an amp. It was a Crate Solid State GX 130C XL. I gave all that, and then the total amount they gave me was about $969, which was just the price of what I paid for the Epiphone, right? So I would have saved all that money if I had just bought the Gibson to begin with, right? Buy the Gibson to begin with, you get the tone that you like, and you only need this guitar. That's it. You don't need 20 guitars. And every time you watch a YouTube video from people who play music, they have in the bag like 10, 5, anywhere from 5 to more guitars in the bag. And the problem with that is like every time you switch from one guitar to the other, each guitar have a different tone and different characteristics. So you have to adjust the amp based on that guitar to get the kind of sound that you like. And also the way it handles the difference in width, the difference in height, the thickness of it. It's a different instrument altogether. So what I'm trying to say with this is, if also in the amp, I had a Fender Champion 20. I have a Boss Katana MK2 50. 25, I think it is. Let's see, 50. And then I had that Crate, and then I have a little Marshall. A lot of things that you don't need. All I needed was the PB 6505 with the cabinet 6505, and that's it. This is the best sound that I've ever had. I'm understand that there are better things out there. There's always gonna be something better. A better car, a better guitar, the latest model, it's always gonna be better, but this right here works for me, and it gives me a tube amp sound, boom, boom, I love it. That thing cost me $1,199 plus taxes, right? So when you think, oh my goodness, it's $2,000. Yeah, but this Katana cost me about 200 and something, or close to 300. The little Champion costs about 150 or something like that. The other one, so it's about 300, 400, 500, 600 over there, plus the other Crate that I bought for $400. You're talking about, you're saving like $500 in total when you can just go ahead and straight buy this and get the sound that you want And then some people are gonna come in, well, but not everybody has that kind of money. Just put it in a credit card. Put it in a credit card. Or apply for the store credit and then pay little by little. Just like you pay a house or a car, and you don't have to pay cash full. But you're gonna get a guitar that's really good, and you're gonna have an amp that is really awesome. And then it's all on you. You have to practice. But while you're practicing, you are having your ear adapted to quality sound. Quality sound. And you're playing. And so playing is reinforcing. It's not aversive. You know, listen, when I used to play with those cheap guitars and amps, I would get all those sounds from electricity or something. I don't know, something off. It's really frustrating. And you could get it also with expensive guitars because it could be electrical problem with the grounding and all of that. But when you want to get the sound that you want and you don't get it, that's very frustrating, to be honest. Also, the technique. Now talking about the professor that you choose for it, you need to get a professor that you have to qualify the professor, that he likes or he knows how to play the type of music that you like. Because let's say you like something like Death. All right, and the guy plays Metallica. Even though it's metal, it's different techniques, different sounds, different everything, right? So some people like other, let's say you like Creator, or you like Celtic Frost or something. The professor needs to know that. To begin with, he needs to know the song so that he could teach you the right technique. Otherwise, he will have to learn it himself. And they don't want to do that. They want to send you some work based on what they know already. Slayer, Metallica, Megadeth, things that are very popular. And they want you to do that. But it would be even nicer if they could teach you the type of music that you like, right? So having said all that, let's go ahead and play a little bit the guitar. I lowered the action, it came a little high. I lowered the action over here on the bridge. And I made sure that the fretboard is straight, nothing bent, nothing crooked. So far so good. I will have to adjust the height on the pickups, but I haven't had the chance for that. Adjust the height on the pickups to have it properly. But so far it's sounding very good. Let's see. That's what they do with the drum. I'm studying that piece, so it's not polished yet. But let me go ahead and play something that original from me. So as you could see, or as you could hear, this guitar with that amp has a great tone. Of course, I'm not a professional player, so I'm a student of electrical guitar. So somebody who's a professional and get this is gonna have a way better sound than me. But so far, what you could hear add more quality into it that can be gotten out of this guitar. So Gibson SG, I mean, this thing is made in the USA, okay? Just because of that, it costs more money, more labor. They cannot pay you less than the minimum wages here, right? The amount of quality that I see here, attention to details, but look at this, the color. Let me turn this off. To get this to this finish, to this translucent teal, look at this. Translucent teal, you can see the grain of the wood. I mean, look at those pickups, chrome. It's quality all over, quality made in the USA. Look at those tuners over there. Oh my God, this is another level, the inlays. This is, you know, and I'm using the strings from that they came with. I'm not putting any new strings, although a new set of screens, but I'm talking about some quality. Look at the back of, look at the grain in the back. Look at it. Look at it, beautiful. You know. So, and it even comes with the case. Look at the case right here. I'm gonna show it to you. This is real raw YouTube, okay? I don't edit videos and I don't edit the sound of it or anything like that. I don't do that. I don't live on YouTube. I don't make more on YouTube. But what I'm saying is, look at the case that it came with. Look at this. Look at this case. You know. I mean, you're buying quality products. Of course, you could buy something like this Squire. You can buy something. You can buy something like this Squire. All right. But if you want, if you have the time, we could compare the sound. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do that. And I know if you have watched so far into the video, you have a couple of more minutes to compare the sound on a Squire. This is $100 and something, all right? And the only thing that I have modified to it is the strings, and I put a speed knob to it. It's a fluorescent lime color. And I'm gonna make sure that the guitar is on tune because I haven't played in a while, but you know, I'm gonna make sure that there are no confounding variables. I'm making sure, yeah, well, to be honest, I mean, I haven't played in quite some time and it hasn't lost the tuning that much, a little bit only, a little flat, but nothing to worry about. I'll say less than a quarter. The D is intact. So this is a Squire, I think it's the HT Sonic. It comes with only one humbucker. And you know, and let's see how it sounds with this amp. Let's see if it is the amp or if it is the guitar. it's a totally different sound. Totally different sound. You could tell that I could tell the difference, but as far as somebody who is starting and is getting something like this and modifying the humbucker, I mean, that's all fine. It's just that make sure that you don't buy a lot of intermediate to cheap guitars. If you could have one cheap guitar, it could be a Scott, a Squire HT like this, Sonic, and then you could replace the humbucker and you know. But if you got this one, then you got a cheap Ibanez, and then you got a cheap Jackson, and you're gonna have a bunch of guitars that they don't sound quality. And then when you're gonna buy them, they're gonna give you half the price of they can sell online. So if they can sell it online for 500, they're gonna give you 250. When you pay for it, 800. So from 800 to 250, you're losing $520 right there. You know, something to consider. And drop a comment of where you are in playing electric guitar if you play at all. If you have your channel, I would like to watch videos of what you do as far as playing electric guitar. Who was your professor? What introduced you to playing electric guitar? What are your favorite bands? And you know, unless you are a hater with destructive criticism that doesn't add anything to the conversation, just to criticize, a person's gonna be blocked and removed and reported probably. I'm not gonna waste my time replying to any haters, but you know, if it is just somebody who's a real YouTuber and likes music and wants to share experiences with other people who share the same interests. I mean, it's hard enough to find people who like electric guitar, that metal, all that, and then on top of that, it's hard to find quality people that have constructive criticism, and they can add to the improvement of the metal community instead of just criticizing and say, hey, isn't that, you know, you're playing. Guitar playing is something that takes a lot of practice. I mean, one of a famous classical guitarist, he said, if I don't practice for one day, I know that I haven't practiced, because I could tell. If I don't practice for 2 days, then my family is gonna notice, like the significant others that listen to you every day are gonna notice. And if I don't practice for like 3 days to a week, everybody's gonna notice the difference. So guitar, either classical, electric, anything, it takes a lot of practice and a lot of hours into it. So if you're somebody who has plenty of times and you can practice with the right technique and the proper instructions, go ahead and do that, because you're gonna need it. On the other hand, people like us, like, you know, we play whenever we can, a little 15 minutes there, a little half an hour there, or something like that. You know, you have to get more patient with us. Not everybody is Invi Mom's team on YouTube. So it's a community, it's a social network to, you know, interchange ideas with other metal players and all that. And you know, if you like that, subscribe to the channel. If not, then it is what it is. Take care, folks. Thunder Metal over here.